Hello and welcome. I'm Trip. Welcome back to another video. I haven't done a transit video in a while. In this video, I'm installing the weather guard channels that go on the roof. This is kind of a cheaper solution to a roof rack, because roof racks can be pretty expensive for these fans. Definitely up in the $1,000 range. This is a cheaper solution to it. If you want to still mount things to the top of your van, as in awnings, solar panels, or even throw like a kayak or something up there, you can buy little mounts to go in these channels and little hooks and stuff, and get creative and just build on top of this. This kit comes with 2 channels, one for each side. Comes with everything you need. The rubber pads lay on top of your van, the hardware bolts, instructions, some silicone, and the ends for the end of the channels. This is the 130 wheelbase transit, which this kit is meant for, but they also have them for the 148s. It's a different part number. It should be a pretty easy, straightforward install. You really don't need a whole lot of tools to do it, but you are going to have to get on the top. So you're going to need a big ladder and be able to get up though. So I think I'm going to move the van into the shade somewhere and get a ladder. Once you've gained access to the top of your van, sorry, the top of my van's pretty dirty. There will be these round rubber grommets. There'll be 3 of them on each side. You take these off. They're just rubber, so to make it easy, you can use a heat gun or hair dryer to kind of heat it up. Don't get too hot, you'll start pulling the paint around in the metal. And use like a screwdriver or something to kind of pry it up. Once you got all 3 of your plugs off and you've scraped off some of that leftover sealant, now it's time to put on your little rubber feet. It does come with 2 different sizes, kind of a thin one and a thick one. I'm going to go with the thick ones, that way the railing is sitting a little higher. And before you put that on, you got to put some sealant on. So put sealant around your hole, that way no water goes down in there. That's the last thing you want, is water pouring down inside your transit. Okay, once you've got your sealant on, don't be afraid to use a lot of it. I put my board in here to help line up the pad. That's where it's gonna live. That is gonna have to come back out when I put the rail, because that rail is gonna go, that bolt's gonna go through this railing. Now I just gotta do that 2 more times. Okay, now I got my pads kind of glued down and lined up. I'm gonna put more glue on the outside, on the top side, before I put the railing on. And I have my railing marked on where they go. Here, there, and there. It doesn't have instructions on which holes you use for which transit size. Got my sealant on top of the rubber. Now let's put it on. There goes nothing. And like that, it's mounted. that was pretty easy. Didn't take me too long at all. I did use a 5mm hex to screw them down. You can use the Allen wrench to do this as well. It's a lot easier if you have socket type. But now I still got to do the other side. But the other side is identical to this side, so you don't have to watch me do that. So I'll see you in a few. Hey, it's been a few days and I've ordered some hooks and stuff, something I can put in these railings, and I'm sure there's better options, but I'm leaving in a few days and trying to find what I can get. They have these are meant for a Toyota truck to go in the bed of it railings. These fit pretty easily, so if you plan on doing a bracket like to mount a awning, these will work pretty well. And the other option I got are these little T eyelids. You can put in there wherever you want. As long as you have a fairly large washer on top or a bracket on top, this should not come through as long as you have it tight. Have the cap off so you can kind of see it. Unfortunately, this is just slightly too long to slide in there this way, but if I wanted, I can shave one side down. Now I'd be able to slide it where I want it, which I might do that since I have the tools for that. Also, if you go this route, you can buy little eye bolts to go in there. This one doesn't fit, but you can use this to hook something to an awning or top or whatever you want. So these are just options that I'm going to do for now. Of course, you can buy more expensive, fancier brackets and stuff like kayaks and whatever else, but I'll try this for now. Hey, it's finished. I got my little pop-up canopy, little roof kind of tent style canopy up. After I assembled it, all I had to do is take my carabiner and hook it to my two eyelids, and it's hooked to the van. So that part's super easy. It'll take long at all to do, and probably good timing too because it's starting to rain, which means I can kind of test it out a little bit. So this is a pretty good option if you're looking for a cheap roof rack style. You just have to get kind of creative on mounting things by buying little different brackets and stuff. But then again, that's the same with any roof rack. So unless you want to spend lots of money on that certain type of brackets for that roof rack. But yeah, this is definitely a cheaper option. You can probably save $1,000 or so, if not more. And it's sleek. It's probably gonna, like you see, you still can't see it, which means it's a lot more aerodynamic. Driving on the highway, it's not gonna kill your gas mileage like some roof racks will. That is a benefit for having it super low to the ceiling. But I hope you found this video informative. But that is it. If you want to see more videos on the Transit, I'll put up a little link thing up here for my playlist for my videos of me building out the Transit. So check those out if you haven't, and I will see you next time. Peace out.